Given the number of people who frequent the beach, it can be rationally assumed that a little human urine finds its way to the sea. The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite. Once again, the silent beauty of the sea turns red with blood. Bounty on the line, the shark hunters get serious about finding our bull shark before
Don't know nothing about no raves. When you throwing a fatal door on the beach at night, you just asking to be bit. has forgotten all about its rogue shark, for now. Due to Caviar Key's increased coastal exposure, storms that had a minor impact 3 decades ago cause significant flooding today. In most battles between shark and seals get the worst of the encounters. Is an animal of broad dietary proclivities. simply to close the beaches. But why do that when you can just set loose a gang of amphetamine-fueled locals with guns?
I anxious folk out there boated painted sails. But, you know, so do a lot of other New York couillons.
Yeah, agreed. It'd be nice. He's looking right at me. She gotta be somewhere out here. Well, that's it for today.
Caviar Key provides a scenic setting for humanity's destructive impact on the natural world. Emperor of the Deep, the Great White. Great White is often referred to as the King of the Ocean, which gives it a skewed understanding of the role of a monarch in modern society.
Pete, what's in the barrels?
Fish food.
Pete, whatever this is, can I ask you not to do it?
Gonna get that shark, one way or another.
It's just that this is unnecessarily destructive. I mean, it's just one shark. There's a whole ecosystem.
One shark that killed my boy.
Pete, look, I understand.
Wanna keep tugging on this knot, you?
A peculiar biological adaptation allows the bull to survive in fresh water. When food is scarce, bull sharks slow their digestion to avoid starvation.
Coastal tourism in the U.S. continues to grow, leaving millions of naive Americans vulnerable to the graft of beach umbrella renters.
Oh God, a shark!
The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation.
After losing to King Crush in the 2011 Monster Mania semifinals, Big Finn stepped away from the limelight for a simpler, more natural way of life. If you're like me, you're probably wondering what their secret is for such durable papier-mâché. Recently, Port Clovis has gained a reputation for its derivative, politically confused street art.
close friends or family members who have been eaten or have eaten by sharks.
Proceed to Caviar Key. Shark situation. Let's move.
As one can see, routine, micro practices of risk management haven't really been effective in cleaning up this area.
Here, fishy, fishy. Oh, it could be anywhere. I just know these crooks. Probably right under me. It's catching me. I know it. Yeah, a breeze.
With little fanfare, another bounty hunt comes to a close. The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection. Coastal overdevelopment creates a riskier, more complex local environment. Every night before they sleep, parrotfish envelop themselves in a sleeve of mucus, because what's breezier and more comfortable than mucus? The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. Not really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything. Shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta. Orcas do enjoy playing with toys, but not half as much as a day-old seal carcass. Even after the creation of a killer clown task force, clown-related homicide still remains a problem in Port Clovis. lacking sufficient sand or protective dunes, heavily developed areas risk great danger from hurricanes and tropical storms. Yes, it's quite beautiful here. Unfortunately, bull sharks can't see color. Goaded by lusty appetites, the shark's sole aim is to eat and evolve. During Prohibition, the pier functioned as a dock for rum runners, transporting British-made liquors from the Bahamas. As is the trend in other coastal towns, long stretches of Port Clovis's shoreline are now the exclusive domain of the wealthy. Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty bone. This protein supplement has 0 additives, so the shark doesn't have to worry about hitting artificial colors or flavors. Mutagen 23 is certainly heating up the evolutionary arms race. Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm. Port Clovis considered removing these naval mines after the war, but the city had already spent its annual budget booking a Nickelback cover band for the 4th of July. sharks in their place, hunters ensure they'll stay in their lane, so we don't have a Planet of the Apes situation on our hands. The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's. It's here in the grotto that the shark can discover the absolute serenity deep within her soul. As we face impending resource scarcity and declining living standards, it's nice to know that in the meantime there's still a place to get a good bamboo fusion massage. Weapons to take down alpha predators is a skill many shark hunters honed while in prison.
We're having some shark-related issues. Let's get some out there, huh? Boats on the water. We got a shark that needs putting down.
did not consider man when she made her apex predators. As the terrain of the Gulf Coast is relatively flat, even a small rise in sea levels could trigger an immense loss of land. For more than 3/4 of geologic time, the land was uninhabited, without a single destination spa anywhere to be seen. Coast is home to quite a rogues gallery of marine wildlife. Carry urea in their bloodstreams. You may recognize urea as the major, and sea turtle numbers have exploded. Bad news for seagrass, great news for orcas who enjoy torturing and eating them. Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam. Shark bounties became commonplace here after the previous mayor's practice of hiring Fijian shark charmers proved largely ineffective.
Got a shark somewhere out by painted sails. New bounty, boys. Let's roll out. Never mind. If you see him, get on the radio. Now. I really should get them polarized lenses. That's really a vision test. Come on, Shark.
The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent action, but mankind is ultimately impotent to stop Mother Nature's vengeance. Only here can the shark discover the miracle of self-love.
the bull shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet. Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark. Shockingly, this was only Alex's second worst birthday. Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition. Anyone who has delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just about anything. The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food. Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world. The shark remains the same perfectly designed predator that swam the oceans when Tyrannosaurus Rex ruled the land. The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection. Sure, this is about saving lives, but it's also about safeguarding tourism revenue.
Another shark hunt draws to a close. This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination. If a T-Rex is your favorite dinosaur, then you're boring and unoriginal and you need to pick a different favorite dinosaur.
above his city council never misses an opportunity for cross-franchising. Struggle between man and nature. After years of eating the same meal of frozen herring at Fish Fingers, Casanita just wants her favorite comfort food, raw shark liver. The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation. Cultural traditions, the shark is seen as a protector of sailors lost at sea, which, of course, couldn't be further from the truth. A bounty has been posted. The shark will have to be cautious until the hunters grow bold. The beast of the fleet, Captain Robert Grundy.
Let's get some boats out there, huh? Fire up those boats! Beat
The bull shark obstinately digs in as the conflict escalates. May seem like another planet, but its pitiless and cruel malignity is just a mirror for our own.
by a shark, it's always best to escape to a respectful distance. The shark is more correctly referred to as the caudal. Quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potentiality. Sharks have been known to eat echinoderms when desperate, to which I can very much relate. Have a unique bundle of tissue that insulates their brains, allowing them to survive a wide range of water temperatures. The white and black attack, the Orca. once the featured attraction at marine mammal parks, now have a new favorite trick, killing things. Port Clovis is thoroughly energized by the shark menace.
I catch 3 of them killer whales they got there at fish fingers. I could say I got a real keen eye for talent. Although, the wheelers really gotta work on those side areas.
That's that.
Humans' attention spans are short. They've already forgotten about the shark and her many crimes, so thus ends the bounty. Each year, North American offshore drilling rigs leak about 880,000 gallons of oil into the sea, leaving it wildlife who know nothing about running a profitable energy company. The Gulf Stream brings warm waters northeast across the Atlantic towards English seaside towns filled with cranky pensioners, donkey rides, and heroin dens. The appetite of this shark is nearly insatiable. The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf. The ocean is a fluid and fascinating world, always changing, forever in motion. No one knows who built this mysterious underwater base, but odds are they probably own a Nehru jacket and a Persian cat. Along Blanchard County's 78-mile coastline, there are 35 miles of sandy beach, only 6 of which aren't owned by resorts, individuals, or homeowners associations. A bounty has been put out, and now a dangerous army of lawless, trigger-happy sadists begin shooting anything that moves.
Got a shark situation. Shark situation approved.
It's good to keep in mind that, in certain respects, a shark is merely a
Poor Clovis really been sprouting up these past few years. Put some of my own money in this. Gonna be a laser tag fun pal.
The battle is over, but the war goes on. The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation. For our crew to earn the shark hunters' trust, to convince them we were not insurance investigators questioning their disability claims.
Got a shark somewhere.
Well, I said to them, you better build that boardwalk high, because you just asked me for a shark attack how you got it now. But do they listen to me? No, not at all.
Out here. Is that it? Nah, that ain't it. Come on now. Wait, is that?
It seems Port Clovis has forgotten all about its rogue shark, for now. Evaded justice for her heinous crimes, the shark is now the subject of a bounty.
Without my find it and put it down.
Let's go to shop what the Coast Guard's all about.
Okay, maybe I don't know how to properly stock and manage a fish pond, but it's a learning process.
Something's not right.
What the heck?
Heading to go far.
Anybody got some roots on?
I got some ocean, yeah.
day at the beach is a summer ritual that wouldn't be complete without plenty of sunshine, sandcastles, and circarial dermatitis.
I really should get some polarized lenses. I just know she's here.
That used to scare, yeah. But they don't give you no scholarships for winning no big air rail jam.
Should've brought my fish finder. She gotta be somewhere out here. She's close. She's real close. I just know she's there.
To look at the coast is to recognize that the boundary between sea and land is transitory, and that all life on Earth is just a cosmic accident.
Should've brought my fish finder.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our shark to fight another day.
This is my least favorite.
Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm. While fears of ecological apocalypse are valid, you should see Execo Petroleum's previous quarter's earnings. Benjamin Franklin marveled at how quickly the Gulf Stream allowed him to travel back to America after his many Parisian whoring expeditions. A great way to discourage museum attendance is to put your museum underwater.